you are adorable. Hello everyone and welcome back to the vlog. Today is day 7, so it's our final day of our cruise, and today we're in Santorini, Greece, which is one of the most incredible ports. It is so beautiful here, and I pinch myself every single time that we come because it just feels unreal that I get to see this place, you know, even one time in my life, but then to be able to come back time and time again is so special. So I have some fun plans for the day. I'm going to be getting off with Midori and we are headed to Oia. So the main town of Santorini that we are tendering in is Fira, which is a little bit a ways away from Oia. And when you think of Santorini, you think of those like blue dome churches, those super white buildings. That is Oia. So today we are headed there. We're gonna take a bus. As far as the breakdown of the plan, we don't really have one, but we are gonna be headed there and checking it out, and I'm super excited. So I'm up, I'm ready for the day. I'm gonna just grab a quick bite to eat in the mess for breakfast, and then we're gonna get on with it. That looks fabulous. Thank you. You're with Midori.
Hi, good morning.
We tried to get off. Well, we were planning to meet at 9 to get off, and we were shoot away, so we have to kill some time. And they told us to come back in an hour to get off with the tender. So we've got a coffee, and we're just sitting and waiting. Cheers. And yeah, we're gonna try again at 10, hope for the best, and go from there. For crew members, we get the ticket for the cable car for half the price. So one way is €5. And the ticket's so cute. Update. We just missed the bus to Oia. Literally, the bus was pulling away. I asked the guy which bus we needed. He pointed, he said it's leaving now. I started to run after and wave at the bus driver, hoping he would stop, and he didn't. So now we wait a half hour for the next one, which isn't too bad. But there was a bit of a wait for the cable car today, which I was surprised because we're the only like big ship tender today. So I'm not really sure what happened. And the last time that we got off at like noon, and there was no line whatsoever. So it's okay, we're in no rush. All aboard is 7, so we have plenty of time. But we're just gonna be waiting for the bus now, the public bus. That was very chaotic as expected, but we figured it out. I went back to the booth and asked them what the next bus would look like. They told me number 2. It was already here, and now we're on the bus, and it's 11:37, so we didn't even have to wait till 12 for the next one. So hopefully we're headed to Oia on the right bus, but we'll find out. €2 per way, which is really cheap. So
I mean,
definitely recommend.
If we end up in the random places, then we're just gonna have fun.
Yeah, serendipitous.
Go for
If
it.
we end up somewhere that we're not supposed to be,
Still, we're gonna enjoy.
we're gonna be exploring somewhere new. So.
Exactly.
we made it to IA. The drive was actually not too bad. I was feeling a little bit anxious when we were going around the curves because it was very curvy and we were very close to the edge, but it's okay. We made it. So now we're going to seek out... There was a bee or something. We're going to seek out the viewpoint. I've pinned a few places. Hopefully there's not a lot of people, but chances are it's going to be crowded. So we're going to see when we get there.
You're the postcard.
And I just learned... Oh! Excuse me? You're speaking my language. Postcards?
Yes, perfect.
Oh, they're cute. Oh, they're €3?
Yeah, they're
Excuse me? For a piece of paper? Okay, wait, we wait and see. These are very cute.
Cat one.
Yeah, they are cute.
And
But they
cat
don't say
one.
Ia, so we can
No,
we
I
can
know.
wait and look for others. It's very quiet. Okay, we found the spot, we found the people. I just want to peek before. This is the cafe I found we were going to eat at, but it's looking closed. It's giving Sunday, day of rest. Okay, well, there's another one we can go to. Okay, well, we got our pictures. We went to the spot that was not, it was one of the hidden locations I found, and there was a little bit of a line, but we ended up just going the other side, and there was nobody there. So we got some nice pictures, and now we're going to figure out coffee or maybe something to eat. We're just sort of going with the flow, but walking around here is beautiful, and we have lots of time, so we're just enjoying. Hi, cutie pie. Hello. Oh, you are adorable. All right, let's give it a whirl. This is very pretty, actually. Beautiful. Actually, I think that I had seen this place on TikTok. Like, we stumbled across it, but then in my Santorini guide library on maps, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. In my Santorini guide, it was pinned already, so at some point, maybe I just saw it pinned it. Here we have the caramel latte.
I think it's cinnamon at the top. You know, just a latte.
Does it
Yeah,
taste
it's
like
like no, it tastes like cinnamon caramel. Yeah, I know, like solid 8. It's
that's
latte.
pretty good.
It's latte, yeah.
Yeah, but you gave it an 8. That's a pretty high score.
Okay, 7. Maybe is that justifiable?
Thank you.
That's great.
Yum. So this is a 3 dipper. We've got tzatziki, one with feta and red pepper, and then I don't know what the third one is. Is it baba ganoush? Or no? But it looks yummy. Okay, I got I don't know what the name of the salad was, but it has pears, cheese, candied walnuts, some sort of dressing, I'm not sure, but it looks really good. It actually looks better than I thought it would look. And we have meatball soup. Two meatball soup. One for Midori, one for Pasha. You're scared? It can't take our weight, and it's just gonna like unsnap. We finished up our lunch, and lunch was actually very good. The salad, delicious. And walking around, and we were looking for this lady who makes handmade necklaces, and it's your name on a necklace, but you can either get it in English or in Greek. So this is what we've been looking for. Been walking around, we couldn't find her, and just as we were giving up and throwing in the towel, we ran into her. So Midori and I are both getting necklaces. They're so cute. I'm so happy we found it. And now time for a little bit of shopping. This is super cute. Thank you. Right, we're back on the bus. We've had an eventful time in IA. I'm super happy that we came, but we're gonna make our way back to Fira, and this bus is full. So luckily we got a seat, but there's people standing, and Pasha's in the back. Anyways, we're going back to Fira, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll walk around there a little bit, and then go back in the tent, or who knows? We're down for whatever.
Yes.
All aboard's at 7, so we have time.
I would like to have iced latte. That would be great.
Ooh.
Right?
That sounds good.
Iced latte.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So just imagine that this base.
This is exactly what I was craving right now. Some fruit. All right, and we have made it back on board. What an incredible day off the ship that was. I was really excited to visit IA, but it exceeded my expectations for sure. I also was expecting it to be way more busy than it was, especially considering it is the middle of summer. So it is like the peak tourist season for Santorini. And honestly, I found a lot of the streets quiet. So really happy that we got our pictures. We had a really nice lunch, walking around. We played on a playground, and I actually fell off the seesaw. So funny. I didn't get it on video, but we were just dying laughing for like 15, 20 minutes about it. But I am feeling a little bit of pain from that. Really excited about my purchases as well. So happy that I got my custom made necklace with my name in Greek. I thought that's so cool and unique. And then I didn't even show you the bag I bought, but I debated for a long while about this purse, and I ended up pulling the plug and buying it. It is made of carpet, and I just thought it was a very unique find. First of all, it is adorable. I can wear it a few different ways. So I can tuck in the chain, I can wear it as like a long chain, or I can double it up like this. But definitely like a unique purchase, something that I will remember my time on this contract, and of course our visit to IA. I don't plan to visit IA again this contract, so I knew if I walked away and didn't buy it that I would be regretting the decision. So I decided to purchase it. Really happy with it. Not that I need more bags, but I'm a bag girl. What can I say? And it's handmade, so I also like that detail. So very, very happy with that purchase. And I think it's super cute, and it's going to go with a lot of stuff too, because it has color, but it's still neutral enough that I can wear it with many different things. Plan for the rest of the night is editing. I need to finish a vlog, maybe do some lifts with Pasha, because I want to get back into pairs lifts. And then we're going to do Windjammer for dinner tonight. That is the plan, but it's been a really, really great day out in Santorini. All right, to finish off the vlog, I thought we could answer a couple questions. I am going to do a dedicated video to answering all your questions, but I thought we could pop in a few while we're here because I have been receiving a lot of frequently asked questions and just questions about different things, and I feel like we haven't done that in a while, so I thought it might be fun. Also, I am obsessed with holding this little mic. I know I can clip it on, but this is more fun for chatting in this way, I think. I did also lose the magnet to the back of it. It fell off, and I'm very sad about that. So I can only really clip it on. I can't use the magnet. So until I get a replacement, this might be the way to go. Anyways, on that note, let's answer some questions. I screenshotted a few. Starting off strong. How many years have you been skating on ships? I have been skating on ships for over 6 years now. So if you are a newer viewer and you go back to my first ever contract, you can watch the progression of my life on ships and also my videos. I feel like my videos from my first contract were so bad compared to what they are now. They're very, very short. I also didn't think that people would prefer to watch more than like 5 minutes at a time. So the videos are very short. And I remember vividly cutting a lot of footage out. But yeah, my first contract was on Allure in 2019. So it's been a journey for sure. Okay, next question. Dream cruise itinerary. Dream cruise itinerary. I mean, this contract honestly is a dream itinerary because we are covering not everything. We're not covering everything, but we are covering a ton. So we're doing all these epic Greece ports. We're going to Italy. We're going to France. We're going to Spain. The crossing cruises are going to be unbelievable. We're going to Africa for the first time. So a few different ports there. We're going to go to Singapore. We're going to go to Bali. And then we end up in Australia. So this one truly is spectacular. I'd say aside from this one, I would also love to do an Asian itinerary. I've never been to Asia and it's on my bucket list. So that would be unbelievable as well. But really, I'm open to seeing all of the world. Like, I really want to see as much of the world as I can in this lifetime. So I'll pretty much go wherever. When do you finish this contract? So I finished this contract January 30th is my sign-off date. It could change. You never know. There's always that chance. But most of the time, the sign-off date stays the same. Typically, it doesn't get extended. If anything, it would get shortened, but typically it stays the same. It could also be extended, but again, kind of rare. And I do believe that that will be our sign-off date. So in total, the contract is 8 months. Will you be able to visit New Zealand when in Australia on your trip? Sadly, no. I'm very upset about it because New Zealand is also a bucket list place for me and we're already so close to it being in Australia. So I would have loved to visit, but unfortunately, no ports there this time around. So I'm just going to have to go back and make a trip. Do you know what date you will be arriving in Cape Town? Not off the top of my head, but I can tell you right now. I just got to pull up my calendar. I have this app that linked all of our port visits into my calendar. I don't remember the name of it. It's very useful. Okay, so we start the crossing here. Let's see. Okay. Actually, I take it back. For some reason, the crossings did not sync up in my calendar. So I'm not sure, but it's sometime in November. Does it naturally come to you when you speak or do you have bloopers while making a vlog? For sure, I have bloopers. I don't set a script for my videos ever, and you could probably guess that based on watching. It just sort of goes with the flow. There are a couple videos that are more structured and I do sort of plan out like the topics I want to talk about, but again, still no script. However, I do stumble over my words a lot. So sometimes I have to say it twice. For the most part, I'm very, very comfortable talking on camera, so I don't really have to think too much before I speak when making a vlog, but for sure there's bloopers, 100%. On this contract, will you go back to the States or stay in Europe? So this contract, we are not going to be crossing back to the States. Our crossing heads to Australia, so that is where I'll be signing off, and I have to fly home from there, which is going to be a very, very, very long travel day, or days, plural. So pretty epic that I get to enjoy a full contract in Europe and Australia. Does filming everything ever get weary or dreary? To be honest, no. If I ever feel a little bit burnt out just because I'm doing so much all the time, like obviously I have my job on board and I have social media as well. I do sometimes just take a day off, a day or two off from filming, but I never really get sick of it, to be honest. I love documenting my life. I always have. And especially here, we are always going somewhere new or doing something exciting or different. So I don't know, that gives me a bit of a spark and excitement to film. I would say the only time that's really ever happened to me was last contract because we were doing short cruises. We were cruising to the same two ports, so it was very difficult for me to continue to make exciting and fresh content. I didn't want to, document the same thing over and over in the same exact way because I felt like then the vlog was copy paste to like what I previously posted. But there is a bit of comfort in routine for sure. So to make a short answer long, no, I do not ever get really sick of it. Do you exchange money in every country? I do not. On board, we can exchange our US dollars for euros. So that is typically what I do because I do like to have cash on hand. In other countries where euro isn't the currency, I just use my credit card. I have the Capital One Venture X card and I love it. There are no exchange rates. So if you're paying in a different currency, like that's great. And I mean, Capital One in general, I have 2 Capital One credit cards. So I really, really like those, especially when traveling. It's just very useful. So I can have information linked below for you if you want to look more into it, because the VentureX card is also the card I use for lounge access when I'm traveling in airports, and also my TSA pre and my global entry. I get all of that with that credit card. So in my opinion, it's super worth it. I actually received a lot of questions regarding my knee and my hips and just my body in general, how I'm feeling, how it's doing, and I have made a full recovery. My body is really, really loving this schedule. It is so much less demanding on my body. Yeah, I've been feeling really good. Here and there, we have some aches and pains, but it's to be expected. Nothing major. And this schedule has been doing my body wonders. And it's also really nice to have the time to go to the gym and like actually get a workout in there. I was always just conserving my body, so I didn't feel like I was in the same like gym routine as I like to be with a more demanding show schedule. What do you most want to take away from this contract? Oh, this is a good question. I guess I would say I really want to walk away from this contract feeling like I've done everything that I wanted to in all the places we got to visit, and that I made the most of the opportunities that we had here, because we are traveling to so many breathtaking places and bucket list destinations. So I just want to say yes to life. You know me, you know the motto, and I just want to make the most of the port days and soak in every experience I can. That does mean that I will be spending more money, but the money will come back, the memories I will have for the rest of my life. And I never want to walk away from a contract feeling like I held myself back from doing something or wishing that I did something more. Yeah, I would say that's the biggest thing that I want to take away, and just, enjoy every second. If you could visit any port again and experience it for the first time, which would it be? Oh gosh, this is a good one. Probably Copenhagen. I would love to go back there. Oh, yeah, I love it. I think that would be probably my number one. I would really love to go back to Iceland because Reykjavik was just incredible. And we had 2 days there. We had an overnight, which was phenomenal. But still, I wish we had more time to do more because there really is so much to discover there. And it feels like a whole other world. So I would love to go back there. I mean, amongst many other places, but those are probably the top 2. Okay, last question. Why did you choose to return to Voyager? Simple answer is that I really wanted to travel. I really wanted a good itinerary. So having that in mind, I knew that the itinerary here was going to be epic. I didn't fully recognize that it was as incredible as it is at the time. I just knew that I wanted to come back to Europe. I expressed this to my boss and she honored it, and I feel very grateful every day. I've said it so many times, but I really am so grateful to be here with the cast. That is my main reason why I chose come back here, or requested to come back, was for the itinerary. And it's also the first ship that I'm repeating, so I was a little bit hesitant on that regard, but really it's okay because I enjoyed the show. I love my solo, so we're having a great time. That is it for the questions. Like I said, I'm going to do like a full Q&A with a lot more questions. So that is going to be coming soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed coming to IA with me today. Unbelievable. I'm so grateful every day for this life and for the opportunities that I'm given with this job on board. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all to the moon and back. I hope you have a great day when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.